of links to the specific page you want to rank, you need more links to that page. If fewer websites link to your site than they link to the competition, then you need links from more sites. And this happens all the time. Maybe you have a lot of links, but they're all coming from like 3 or 4 different websites. Okay, so make sure you kind of diversify and get links from more sources. If you have fewer links with your keyword in the anchor text than your competitors, then the answer is pretty obvious. You need more of those links. And what I mean by this is, you know how sometimes the link could say, click here, learn more, visit this website, and it has the URL. Well, those links are okay, but the links you want are the ones that have your keyword in the anchor text of the link. So, for example, they could say, for more information, click on buy printers online. And that buy printers online is the actual link that people can click on to visit your site. If you realize that your links are coming from poor link sources, so mostly like article directories and other low quality directories and link farms, contact farms, make sure that you change that you start getting links from good quality sites. And the way you can do it is check where are your competitors getting their links from. And you can do this with this tool that I showed you before. So, for example, I can do, I can put one of my competitors here to see where they're getting their links from and learn from that. Okay, so all these are websites where they're getting links from. If I have a lower most rank than my competitors, I need more links. If I have a lower most trust, I need better links. If I have a lower number of pages indexed by Google, well, this depends on whether I do have the pages and Google isn't indexing the pages on my site, or if I don't have the content. So if I don't have enough pages, then I need to create more. You know, for example, if you have a blog more often. You know, if you're doing it once a week, do it twice a week. Put more content out there. If you already have the content, but for some reason your website is not built right, and Google only indexes maybe 10 or 20% of your pages, well, then you need to do something about it. You need to fix the website architecture, and the other thing you can do is create a sitemap, XML sitemap, and submit it to Google Webmaster Tools. So Google knows what pages are on your site, and then they can index them. If you have a lower page optimization score, just do whatever the IBP tells you to do. They'll tell you to optimize your title, meta description, H1, to put your keyword more in the body copy, to use it for alt attributes in images. Whatever they tell you to do, just do that. If your website is not as aged as the competition, there's actually nothing you can do about this. You should keep working on all the other metrics, but it's still good to know, oh, maybe I'm doing, you know, as well as all these different websites, but they have a slightly older site, so that's why they have a small advantage. Unfortunately, this is a very important factor, but if you do everything else right, you can sometimes outweigh an older site. So keep that in mind. And if the keyword is not in your domain, again, there's nothing you can do about that. If you have a very new domain with like almost no history, then you can probably get another domain with a keyword in it. But if you already have a website that has been around for a while, I don't recommend just starting all over from scratch with a new site just because it has the keyword in the URL. If you have fewer Twitter mentions, promote your stuff on Twitter. If you have fewer Facebook likes, promote your stuff on Facebook. If you have fewer reviews, get more. If you have a lower page rank, get more and better links. And if you have a lower page authority, get more and better links too. Same thing for domains. Okay, well, I realized that was a lot of information, and I usually try to make my presentations a little shorter. But I think that all that information was really, really important, and very few people know about all these things. Even some professional SEOs, they just don't do this because it's a lot of work. But it's extremely important. You can't rank on the first page of Google for competitive keywords unless you really understand, first, what game you're playing, and second, what skills you need to work on to be at the top of Google. So this is a link where you can download the slides and the spreadsheet template. It's bit.ly/competitive-analysis-SEO. Okay. And thank you. That's it. That's my contact information. So if you want to connect with me on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, that's my phone number, my email address, and also the link to my blog. So if you need any help with SEO, I'm here to help. So I'll give you some time so you can write that down, and we're going to get started with the questions. So a couple of people were asking for the link so they can download the template and the slides. Here it is. Jason is asking if there are safe places to buy links. Well, I can tell you what's unsafe. It's unsafe to go through a link broker. That's something you definitely don't want to do. I'm kind of against buying links for a lot of different reasons. I think you can get a lot of really good links if you do the right things. If you create really good content, if you promote it right, I think that you won't need any links. Now, if you do want to buy links, the safest way to do it is to actually contact webmasters, by email or phone, whatever you want, and try to do the transaction privately. You don't want to go through a link broker because, the same way you have access to those, websites where they sell links, Google also has access to these sites, and they don't like it when people buy and sell links. So the safest way to do it is to just contact a webmaster and figure it out with them. How much they're going to charge you, if they're going to let you use the right anchor text, where is the link going to be placed on the page, that kind of stuff. Sophie is asking me about the Alexa ranking. Yeah, I think it's important. I try to keep the presentation to the basics, and I know that maybe I didn't do a good job because this was a lot of information, but I tried to leave out things that I didn't consider extremely important. So Alexa ranking matters, but I don't think it's one of the most determining factors when it comes to figuring out what websites are ranking in the top 3. Derek is asking me if I use Website Grader at all. The answer is a big no. I hate Website Grader. Yeah, I don't like it at all. I think that the reason why I don't like it is because there's no correlation between the score they give you and the actual rankings for your site. they can tell you, if I run it now, I think I have a 99% or 100%. And I've also ranked that for other websites that have 10%, but they're ranking really well for a lot of different keywords. So I don't think it's a good tool to use. Tamlin is asking me, what's the tool we use to find out if we need to optimize the H1, alt, images, all that stuff. So the website is ibp.com. And that's going to actually redirect you to another website. Yeah, that's that. It's called iBusiness Promoter. Sophie is asking me what I think about free tools like Zen SEO and YSlow. YSlow is actually a really good tool, and basically it allows you to see how well your website performs speed-wise compared to your competitors. So I do like it a lot, and sometimes I do, if I feel like a website, sometimes you can actually tell how fast the website is. So if I ever see a website that is loading really slow, I run a speed test on the website, and then I compare that to a lot of competitors. And Google actually said that they do care about websites loading fast. So YSlow will actually give you a lot of pointers on how to make your website load faster. Okay, well, I see a lot of thank you messages. So you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed the information. I'm going to be posting this webinar on my website a little later. So let's see, I think I have one more question here. No, it's just another thank you. Okay, good guys. Have a great day. I'll be posting another webinar to my blog. Within the next. Well, I mean, I'm going to be posting this one to the blog today, and then I'm going to be announcing the next webinar, which is going to be maybe in 2 weeks from now. So I think that's it. This is my contact information again, in case you have any questions. I'm here to help you with anything you need SEO wise. And have a good day. Take care. See you soon.